something that looks foreign can still be very much legally valid, in terms of a transaction.
Exactly. Genti, how did you go about developing your digital policy, and what were the steps that you took in actually implementing it?
You know, as I hear all of the other speakers, one of Mark Zuckerberg's quote just came to my mind. It says, "Ideas don't come fully formed; they only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started." So back in 2014, we just got started with Ariba as our procure to pay platform, right? And we just thought signatures. That's the only thought we had was, okay, we're going to get electronic signatures because it's going to be an automated contracting system. Today, when I look at it a year later, Ariba is the last thing we think of when you talk DocuSign. We're talking about our digital transformation to make it a paperless environment. We're talking about workflow. And we're talking about it's not an IT tool, but a business transformation. And procurement has taken the role as a business champion for the entire county. So even that's why I'm sitting with all the IT CIOs now, because the business transformation and the life changing events because of something so fantastic for operational efficiencies and effectiveness is hardly seen by organizations until it happens, like at Tri-County or in Alameda. So um, I'm glad our attorney drafted the policies broadly for contracting, and we're going to take that and we just put one line item in our board policy that says electronic signatures is the standard, while the wet signature is an exception. That was enough for me to transform my $3 billion worth of contracts for e-signatures. But now e-signatures is the smallest piece. We're looking at automating. We have 21,000 some employees. We have 5 or 6 forms for each employee per year for IT and HR. And now we are automating those workflow, and that's a phenomenal change. But that's not even in our policy. And now we're going to introduce certain things to say ideas don't come fully formed. And now as we grow, we're going to make some of these changes to be more open and agile. And that's when technology and government, you can marry these two bodies because it's not embraced universally. But I think that's where Santa Clara County, even though we are followers to Alameda and Tri-County, I think being in Silicon Valley, I think we have to take that lead role in making ourselves better business champions to make it happen right away. So our policy is not going to impede that dream.
Great. Thanks. Boy, I can't believe we're running up against our time. I want to make sure that folks that are in our audience have contact information for our panelists right here. And again, we're going to make these slides available for our audience to catch up with. Also, I wanted to make sure we give you some other resources here that may be useful. The Electronic Signature and Records Association is a very good resource. They are at esignrecords.org. The Standards and Procedures for Electronic Records and Signatures is a Bible especially for legal considerations in designing electronic signature and record systems. Everything you probably need and more is there, along with checklists and things like that. I mentioned the online collection of e-signature policies at esignaturepolicies.com. And K6 Partners also has a blog at k6blog.com that discusses e-signatures, e-signature policies ad nauseum. So I would like to thank our presenters. Very informative, very useful, and I'd like to thank our audience for being with us today. And we hope to maybe do a reprise here by popular demand. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Ken.